Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's Cashflow Digital, sponsored by Niche Website Builders. You can check.
I fucking love niche website builders.
You have a really angry face, bro.
Yeah, he does.
But yeah, check Niche Website Builders. The link is below. But we also have an old ass on here who's
what are you, 50?
Yeah, 50.
So happy birthday to the old guy. It's
luckily in his religion, after 50, each year you get a new wife. So like by the time he's 60, he'll have 11
wives.
Yes.
I will die.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Happy birthday, T.
You're not sure what?
Steph will accept that.
No.
She's not.
I'm not sure I would want any more wives.
No, who would?
I feel who are they going to agree with? You or the other wives? I mean, women get along better normally. So then they would gang up and they're like, you know what? She's right.
They usually don't if you're doing both of them or all of them.
Yeah, that's true.
They usually have a hard time with that.
I've noticed that as well.
Yeah. What's up, Flavia?
Philip Hughes, Maeve is here.
Oh,
Sackley.
God. There goes the neighborhood. Here comes those Irish people with their Irish guitars.
Eddie Electrical. Are you guys working with Eddie Electrical? Did you guys hook up on Skype? I know he was looking for something about.
Good luck hooking up with Mike on Skype.
I hooked up with that.
I'll give you
That's
two
like
guesses.
a weird night, dude.
He might have messaged.
CA was in the corner watching.
Yeah, all night with that Amazon present you sent me.
That pink one.
Yeah.
But guys, questions in the chat.
For the love of God.
Or I will tell you a story.
Hey, how is Chris's mastermind, Craig? Someone sent me it was something, one of his YouTube videos. He's like, if you tried this, it's like, I might have to watch the video first. So I watched it. It seemed interesting. It was about 301s and shit. I didn't know.
What's a 301?
I don't know. 1.2 million links. It tickled my spam fancy, but
we're going to discuss indexing if no one has questions.
Yeah, don't talk about that. But Chris's mastermind, I'm not in, but I've heard a lot of good things.
How are you not in it?
I'm not in Craig's, even though I've asked like 50 times.
What's it cost to get into Chris's?
$100 a month, something like that.
Is that it? Yeah, that's not bad.
So yeah, I mean, listen, dude, trying to do your own mastermind. Do you think I can listen to any more chat from SEO? I talk to Chris once a week. That's enough.
That's enough, Chris, for the week.
On his fucking mastermind, he does a 7-hour session. And
why?
Like, he does a full 7-hour session. I'm like, fuck that, dude. I talk for an hour on here and I'm dead.
Eugene, dude, what's up, man?
I go take a nap.
Brother? How you been, man?
Hey, Eugene's alive. That's good.
It's good to see you, dude.
Yeah. Dude, someone from our mastermind reached out to me recently. An old school NFG person. You know who I'm talking about, Mike. But he's selling his construction company, wants to get out.
How's he doing?
Fantastic. He's doubled.
I bet that's going to sell for quite a bit.
Yeah, doubled sales year over year, like for the past like 3-4 years, something like that, even through COVID.
But he's got to be doing 5 or 6.
No, I don't. He didn't tell me. He just told me.
No, because he was doing one like a while ago, dude.
Yeah, so
maybe more than 5 or 6.
Honestly, if you double it every year, Mike, it would be more than 5 or 6.
That's true. I was mathing in the head wrong.
He was adding. Yeah.
What's up, Eugene? How you been, man? It's actually really good to see your face, bro. It's prettier than both of these angry-looking fuckers.
What do you mean?
I don't know. There's arguing
Did
going
you
on.
say, Craig, what were you saying about that?
About what?
God damn it, Brad. I was messing with Craig.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, but hey, let's do it. I agree. Guys, today, and this is the second joining. He is good, so Eugene is good.
Indexing.
Indexing, right? Go talk about indexing. What is happening with indexing?
So let's talk about how indexing works. That's like the beginning of the ranking process. and it's how Google pulls it into their knowledge base. And there are a few ways that you can do that. What are some ways that you can get pages indexed, guys?
Linking to them.
Okay.
Internal linking.
But can you do it with absolutely doing nothing, like Search Engine Journal says?
Naturally, it'll crawl, but you've got a link on the website. Typically helps.
Yeah, I still say internal would be good. So there, let's see. How do you get it faster though, Brad?
Put it in your menu.
What's that mean?
Put the link directly in your menu. Put a site-wide link, to the page that you want to index. Rotate those out.
All right. So
and submit it to GSC. Submit it to what's the structured data tool? Is that thing still live? They were going to kill it, right? Request
indexing, you mean in console or what?
Yeah, put everything through console automatically, like your sitemap, and then
sitemap submission is another one I was thinking of. Requesting indexing is mine. Inspecting the URL, whatnot. What about Bing's index now? Any of you doing that?
It sucks. Like you do it and you don't know what's happening, and it's the exact same thing as their search console. So it's like you do it in Bing's indexing. It's good once you get it going, but you do it and you're like, it's going to be months before the shit.
Do you think it's worth installing a plugin on WordPress for?
It's easy. It's in all-in-one SEO. Just connect it to that. Yeah. So you might as well, but they're like, thank you for the information. We'll choose whether or not to accept it. Where if you read up on Index Now, it makes it seem like it's going to be like instant. Like they're going to take your word for it 100%. You're like, sweet, I'll get everything indexed in Bing. And then that's not the case. So even with, it's odd because I've looked at it and with Bing authority, like with Google, the more authority, the A that your site has, the better indexing seems because you've got more external linking and all that stuff. With Bing, it doesn't seem to be as much, maybe a little, but not nearly as much. So
do you think that indexing in Bing is a strategy for getting indexed in Google potentially, or no?
I've never thought of it that way, but no, I don't think so. I've got once you get rolling in Bing, you'll get a lot of the shit indexed, but it doesn't go into
directly.
Google.
You mean,
yeah. So no, I would say on that term or in that point.
I guess.
By the way,
yeah,
I'm getting called a fraud. There's a guy arguing on a SEMrush group because
who among us is not a fraud, Craig? I'm a fucking fraud. I know Mike is, obviously, and then I'm sure you are.
What's he say?
He's basically saying because I have done a video talking about GMBs and potentially taking a GMB that someone no longer has is consumer fraud. Blah 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 blah. And
all of this is used
in the US or is he in the UK? I mean, seriously.
I think he's a US douchebag.
So what does that have to do with you? Like is he an expert in UK legal? I mean, dude,
I have no clue.
That's funny.
Yeah, and it's this whole channel is all for informational purposes only. Use it at your own discretion. Honestly,
we never know it's real.
Yeah, people need to know about that because people will take your fucking listings. We've seen people do it. Like Mike and I have stepped away from large contracts because the head of SEO was using that as his primary strategy. So we're like, we're not getting involved in this. We don't want to get sued to the moon. So
I watched somebody go in and launch like 75,000 listings in one day, like through means that I would not use myself, but
theft, yes.
Yeah, like direct employee account type stuff. And they did so well on their launch, the CPA, but they never got paid out. Like none of the CPA offers ended up paying them out. Do you remember that?
Well, I remember with Rehab, there were those one guys. It was different. This was organic. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not.
Oh, I see what I remember the one you're talking about.
One. And all the affiliate guys called me at this the same day, or you got an email because they were copying and pasting it. Hey, pause your calls right now because we've got too many. So this dude was sending it to all the the network Rehab offers, and he shut down everyone because he was getting so many calls. But that lasted a couple weeks?
Yeah, this group literally launched to like a $500,000 day, potentially, like close to it. I mean, they got skimmed all the way off, but
you got to be able to make money with it, or it doesn't.
It was crazy to watch, dude. Like a shift in the market so hard, so quickly. It was nuts, man. Joined like tested Omega.
Oh, we already went over the good shit.
3 sites, 80 credit, $10 days. Also been submitting using sites, rank math for fast indexing. I suspect due to index numbers, Omega sucks again.
I never really liked rank math.
No? Mm-mm. I liked it for a bit for some of the markup, but
yeah.
So Dean's asking for your mass methods. What are you doing right now?
Curve shaker. It hasn't changed.
But I mean, for indexation.
Oh, did he ask that?
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Oh,
I think.
Yeah, Sinbite.
That's not an angry picture, dude.
Hey, that looks like the front. Yeah. No, that's the front of a fucking like San Andreas game or something like that.
Don't mess with them.
Wow. And he's got a Mac 10 under that jacket. He's
a big guy in real life as well. He's a big.
He looks small. Guy. Yeah, he does look small in the picture though. Yeah, that's Mike's big guy solution.
Yeah.
Is that your birthday present?
No, I'm pretending it is.
I only ever want one thing for my birthday.
Yep.
It's love and affection.
That's right.
Yeah.
And donuts.
I never get it. Well, donuts would be nice.
You have never gotten it in your life, bro.
Ever. Can you tell?
Yes. That's why you have an angry face.
Mm-hmm. It's contempt.
Are you using any sort of service for your sites right now or just doing your
Yes, if you can't get shit indexed, Invite. What's funny? Yeah. What's funny is it fucking involves Witten. But I let him yeah, I let him borrow a site design. I was like, I haven't launched this yet, but you can go on the test server, get the design, and make sure you change out all the content because I don't want to be competing with you. He's like, okay. This is like 3 months ago. I forgot about the site entirely. I forgot I gave him the site design. So he just exported it, imported it into his domain. And then he fucking forgot about it and didn't leave it on no index. So I'm like sitting there like, I can't.
You duplicated the whole site?
Yeah, he duplicated it. And he had like a 3-month head start on me. And so I go in, I'm like, I put it through GSC, the normal stuff.
It won't index.
It won't index. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm taking like putting in quotations. Like I thought that my guy had just copied
someone
the site content 100%, which wasn't the case. So I'm sitting there copying and pasting like quoted sentences into Google from my pages and shit. And this one site comes up. It's the only one in index. I'm like, what the fuck is that site? It's like awsrehab.com or something. I was like, fucking dirty juice. So I messaged him. I was like, hey, I'm trying to get this to index. Could you not fucking copy 100% of it? He said, what? That's not my site. I quoted the message where he had sent me his domain name like months ago. He's like, oh yeah, maybe that is my site. So he's like, I know indexed it now. I was like, thanks. So I ran it through Sinbite and index like the next day.
Tell him to freaking do the change of address for you.
Yeah. Just 301 it to my site, please.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
So Sinbite for indexation on mass page if you're having an issue.
It'll come out of index eventually. You just got to run it through again.
Guys, is that not illegal?
What?
Like using Sinbite and is that not fraud?
Probably. Yeah. Have you seen my collection of spam?
No.
Look at that short little guy walking around.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
It's on my shelf to remind me what the goal is. What pays the bills. Need a shirt, actually. Yeah, it's funny. My wife is like, what are you working on? I'm like, I'm doing this. I'm creating these profiles. So like, who's John Doe? Whatever. I'm like, this person does not exist. and then I go and get a picture from this person does not exist. And that's what I use for the profile picture. She's like, please never ask me to do anything for you because that seems illegal as shit. I was like, it's not illegal, but it seems like it should be.
That's funny, man.
Yeah.
Sacklin has a question. How to build affiliate websites, EAT. I'm not able to do products and review and make YouTube video and link blog post, but I want to build a good EAT. How do I build? Please reply. My niche is washing machine. So how do you get to become an expertise, authority, and trustworthy in the washing machine niche?
Backlinks.
Well, yeah. If you're trying to get the article produced, I would just go find someone who's an appliance expert and purchase an article.
I mean, I just make the videos and YouTube videos like you did, buy them and review them and include them on your site, and then build your backlinks, man. Because it's all about your fucking backlink.
Get a review written, and then take that and throw it over to Fiverr. Get someone to read your review and have like pictures of the product going through the whole time, just pictures, images, like a slideshow, and post that as your YouTube video if you want a YouTube video. It's now got 12 E's.
It's triple 38 eat. Best cheap washing machines of 2023. I'm bringing blogging back. That's a good domain, dude. I want to know who owns that.
Oh, I saw an ad, Mike. It reminded me of you. Like hardcore. I need to find this video and send it to you. It's this Australian dude, and he kind of looks like Ali G. You remember Borat's first character? Looks like that. And he's got a good fucking rhyme. He's like, hey, yo, Gary V, your shit don't work, or something like that. And this is like the Facebook ad. Have you seen that, Craig? I know you're always on Facebook. That's good. I'll find the video. I sent it to myself.
Let's look at the link I sent you for dude. What's up, Home Skillet?
Home Slice.
I get a lot of what Loudeg's saying for all the E's, but
and ecstasy. If you're not dropping freaking tabs or taking tabs, you're not gonna get there.
I'm not sure we can
watch that video.
Dude, I got a link with 120 pictures of Larceny's backyard yesterday on a text, bro.
You got a what with it?
Like, he sent me an iCloud album of his backyard, and it had like videos and pictures because he has like tons of acreage, and he started like a ayahuasca retreat, like a let's go expand our mind type of thing, you know, at his house.
Like Wanderlust?
What's one? Well, like
the shit that Russell used to live at.
Yeah, kind of like, but like, yeah, to go and do like, to find yourself, bro.
Is it like an addiction treatment?
Nah, it's take some hallucinogenics and
shit. Good luck.
No, he's been doing really good with it, dude.
That's good. Yeah, that seems like something that would be up his alley. Has he still got the same girlfriend?
No, he's made a lot of changes, I think.
She didn't move out to the commune with him?
No.
Is that
beautiful though? Like I know where he's at. Like in that, it's just gorgeous. That area.
Is it still Cali?
Yeah, it's out east of where he was.
Inland.
In the desert, like desert hills and mountains and shit.
That's cool.
So like, I think that this kind of content, if we scroll down, like I think he can easily create this stuff.
Yeah. You don't need to be an expert to create this shit.
You just need to make sure you match the right modifiers on the page entity. Okay. So that's what you're looking for. You're looking for the,
how would one match the right modifiers on the page entity?
Well, one of the ways, like, I mean, they don't do a great job, but Surfer, like when they give you the keywords inside of a cluster, those are your modifiers on that individual page in that cluster.
What about, what's the other one?
Cognitive will do
Cognitive
it
be better. Yeah.
Cognitive will go in and get you a lot of those modifiers that you need. So basically, if you go through and you break down each page like into n-grams or whatnot and pull those out and cross-reference that stuff too, so that you can do it for free by hand if you want to. But I really think that what you need to do is make sure you're covering, like basically cover your topics and then build your backlinks so that you are an authority. I mean, that's
what about internal linking? How would you cluster around this?
I would actually go out to Surfer and grab what they're saying and start there.
Yeah.
Remove all the page entity data and do the internal based on the cluster underneath the top level keyword.
Dude, just
this is a support
is working.
What's that?
I said just GrowFlow is working.
Yeah, it does in markets that are small enough. It seems I've been testing it in like larger, high competition stuff, and it's just never going to be enough, dude. It doesn't. It's not that they're not doing a good job for what they put out there. It's more of the fact that that's not going to get you where you need to go in like a top.
Well, eventually you're going to need external links as well.
That's exactly right. And more content. You can't get away with the content levels they talk about either.
Yeah.
And the support levels in there. So yeah, like if you have, let's look at it this way. If you are talking about like crypto gaming or something like that, and using a wallet for crypto gaming, and those are your keywords, and something happens where like that hardware wallet goes under or is hacked or something, and you're no longer your page isn't talking about that topic anymore, which is everybody else is. Now you're no longer an authority because you're not talking about, say, hacked on your page. Like you're missing the hack.
Right now, you've got to add ChatGPT to everything.
Yeah,
just
that's
the
it.
Word. Yeah. Did you see Microsoft's deal with them?
Nah.
Yeah, they how many 10 billion, something like that.
Really?
Yeah. I think it was 10 billion.
On that note, like I got invited to this private group. I think I sent you the link. It's like this it's a GPT-3 like office suite where like you have your assistants. It's all this like you can ask like questions, and there's one where it's building a business plan. They wanted people to like put together a business plan.
So I sent me the business plan thing.
Did I put it together a business plan on selling stolen cars, and I sent it over, dude, and it was hilarious, man. It went well. It said, You're safe with us because we put together a process where you can sell your stolen cars legally.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah,
great, dude.
Microsoft gave them, I think it's essentially to get
for my business plan. They did
first right of refusal, and they gave them like 10 billion, and then they get 75% of the profits going forward until they hit a certain marker. Then it drops to 50-50, like 50% of the profits. Then I think it drops to like 25, and then they cap themselves at like they can't make over.
So who do you think started the whole ChatGPT story that happened about 4 months ago?
Yeah.
That's some fucking sick marketing when you watch the whole world fucking embrace something. And
it's crazy. Yeah, people.
That was a really good campaign.
Yeah. No idea about our shit or like fucking around with it.
Funny, dude.
Mm-hmm. Be curious to see how they integrate it with stuff like search engine and well, not necessarily search engine, but I think it'll be cool with Excel and shit like that. Like their Office suite. I think it'll be nice. Yeah. Like the shit, the personal assistant type shit.
Oh no, dude, it's interesting. Like this group, I'm watching what they're doing, and there's a lot. I think that people like they really misrepresent or like underestimate what you can do and how beneficial it can be if you use it in creative ways. Yeah. You know.
Well, did you see Weber's is all over it now too? Because he's
I'm
like
sure
AI, AI plus processes equals fire or something like that.
Oh yeah,
like,
it does.
He's like instant. Like he figured out. Like I was like, because I was waiting on that, and it took him less than a week to fucking.
I mean, it's helpful for freaking everything if you use it right. I mean,
I just don't know how to use it.
There's a guy that I think it was Stanford. He wrote, I forget where it was, but he wrote AI to detect AI written fucking papers and theses and theses and shit like that. Got it.
Kelsey told me some story that she saw over the weekend. She said that apparently this guy's kid was getting bullied, and the kid that was the bully was a teacher's kid. So it kept getting like pushed up the ladder. It eventually got to the like the superintendent, like about as high up in the school district as you can get. And he's like, yeah, the kid's bullying. I want something done about it. And the superintendent's like, there's no proof. So we're not going to do anything. He's like, okay. And then, so he did some digging, found the dude's thesis paper for his master's or doctorate or whatever, put it through a thing that would detect copyright, and the dude just blatantly copied everything for his like main thesis to get his doctorate or whatever. And it's like, hey, you want me to turn this in? The dude resigned in like 9 days. So
that's funny, dude.
Yeah, the whole AI finding AI reminded me of that.
Yeah. Let's see.
What you been up to lately, Craig? How's 2023 going?
Not good, dude. I had a fucking dose of COVID last week, man. So it's not even started. So pretty much fucked until this week. So that's me just getting back into shit.
Yeah. That must be why you looked so angry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But Sackline's angry that you didn't answer his question. Any other source of getting images for the author?
Did he ask that? I thought we answered his question earlier. Did he ask another question? You only get one question per hour.
Out with this person does not exist. Images that Google haven't or can't detect. So how is there any other way to do that?
Get images for the author team.
AI.
This person does not exist is AI. So go there.
I don't know if
they can detect it, but I don't really give a shit.
I think it's Leo that's been working on like quite a bit on making sure that the halos and various aspects of images that are created out of nowhere that they detect are not detectable. We always used obituary pictures, but
didn't Jimmy get in trouble for that?
Someone did. I forget.
No, not in trouble, but he didn't get an affiliate payout or something.
People are still using obituary stuff because I was going through one network recently, and I looked at all their social following, and there was a lot of dead people.
Dead people? Yeah, I see dead people. Yeah. I think it was the gold place that didn't want to pay him out because he was using obituary.
Yeah, something like that. I think they didn't want it. They said something about him using obituary pictures.
Yeah, they didn't pay him his $30,000 that he said he made or something like that.
Sounds shady as hell.
The gold niche can be.
Sackline's asking, can I make a video on creating EAT for affiliate websites because no one covers that topic? Sackline, unfortunately, if I do make a video like that, someone is going to call me a fraud for making up fake people. You can't win. You can't win, dude. So, but yeah, I might get round to doing it. Fake personas. I'm pretty sure I've got videos on fake personas and the tools that I use to build up the social media following and everything else. Obviously, in terms of where you get your pictures from, that
you still use IFTTT or no? How do you syndicate?
I do use IFTTT.
Yeah, you got to have a pro account now, but you can get it for like $5 a month, I think, if you want to do over a certain amount.
Still use Mass Planner and stuff, which is a tool that's been taken off the market, publicly available for sale, but doing all the kind of automatic follow, unfollow, retweeting things based on keywords still works very, very well for fake personas. So you can do a lot
with just IFTTT, threading in certain feeds. You will have clients contacting their accounts that they don't know about because they think it's a real person and they want to be featured on their Twitter account or they're in their network. They think they're an influencer.
Yeah, we had people reaching out to our social profile bots, asking them to do like influencer work and shit.
Yeah,
it was all IFTTT driven.
Yeah,
I've always liked out to Twitter, then into the rest of the network. So like from additional like the either your tier one blog network or your lower or whatnot into Twitter, then Twitter back out into everything and just kind of push it around like that. That way
you don't have to worry about dupe in your stack.
Your link and duping, and you take care of all of that without having to have the penalties and de-weightings. But
how much tiering do you do to your social network, Mike? In your opinion,
I honestly focus on like what I said, the modifiers on my pages, the internal linking and the external linking, and then with the profiles, if you tie the profiles into topically relevant words and people, then you're good. I don't think we need to fucking build links to our social personally. I just not something I would spend my money on. But if someone wants to hit them with something, I'll let them. I mean, I don't.
It's not going to hurt anything.
No. But OP, do you guys know anyone who sells niche edits?
Don't you?
Bear in mind, that might be considered fraud.
Yeah, that's definitely fraud.
Message me.
You do a lot of fraudulent stuff, don't you?
Pretty
Craig?
much,
So
yeah.
you should be. Yeah.
CIDdigital.net. There you go.
Yeah.
DIdigital.net.
CID.
CIDdigital.net.
What does the CID stand for?
That's like Google. CID.
Oh, come on. That's a lame fucking name.
Mm-hmm.
CID, you actually use that? Jesus Christ.
Digital.net. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No,
this is the third domain that we've had for it.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck me. I thought a little bit of thought process might have went into it, but fuck me. CID URL. Sorry. CID fucking digital. Sorry. Fucking hell. Anyway, OP is another question. I've set up my client's Google My Business, but his address is different from the gym he works. What would you recommend? And should he buy some reviews?
They're getting reviews right now, unless you've got a good source for them, Craig. But they'll axe you pretty quick. They'll pick up on them. If you want to build up like the way we talk about mini nets, the best way to do it is build up a network. But I would suggest a separate phone for each one of those accounts, but build up a network of Google accounts and have them have emails coming into the Gmail. Just go through and with your newly created Gmail, go sign up for a bunch of shit that you know you're going to get spammed. Like go submit all of your forms. So every email you send out, because you're a spammer, and like a Russell Brunson thing where he sends fucking emails every day. You need emails going into that to make it look legit. So I would probably do that. Otherwise, I wouldn't suggest going out and buying them at the moment unless you have a good provider that's tested. Let me read the first part of it.
Dude, even like even Micah, like when he buys emails, the guy that he does seasons that shit with activity, and you want those accounts to have activity.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of people out there say that that's what they're doing, and they're fucking not.
No, you need to know the people. Like the guy I was talking to the other day, I actually need to call you on this. Is like 35,000 accounts, but they're YouTube active and email active and stuff, right? And those things murder, dude. Like they're super solid. Yeah, Jordan, the original one was .com we had, or .io.
.io, yeah. And then .com and then .net.
So you're on your third version.
OP, I've set up my business clients Google My Business, but his address is different than the gym he works. Did you set it up at his home? Because I would have just, if he's a trainer or something, I would just go to the gym. You won't have any trouble getting the postcard sent there. If you can get a postcard in that niche, I would assume personal trainer you can. Though.
In the UK, you can.
Yeah, it's an easier one. It's not like rehab.
Yeah. But yeah, try and use the right address if he does have access to it.
Yeah, I would send it to the gym.
Freaking wolves came by the house the other day, dude. Like, it was crazy as hell.
You watch Yellowstone?
No.
I thought of you because they killed some wolves and they had these tags on them because they were getting the herd. And apparently they were like national wildlife protected or something crazy.
Yeah, so they filmed that just like literally an hour and a half away in Darby, like
really?
Over in Montana.
It's a good show.
That's what actually I think Addison was supposed to go over and do work over there, but she didn't. I don't know what happened. The wolves though, that's how it is.
Are they massive? Are they big?
Huge shit.
Yeah,
dude.
I thought so.
They are bigger. They're not the native wolf. They are from Canada. They're big ass wolves, and they shouldn't have been. They should have done a better job re-releasing that stuff to the wild.
Because we have coyotes here, but
coyotes are annoying, dude.
Yeah, go up to OP's question. Should he have 2 locations? I would. That way, if you lose one, you either at least always got a backup, or you can take up 2 spots. But yeah, I definitely would. I would have a separate domain, phone number, everything from that. But yeah, I would most definitely do it. Have 2. Fucking throw Weebly in it. See
your life advice is shit.
Whose life advice? Mine?
Yours.
Oh, yeah.
Call me Opie.
OP.
You down with
OP?
OPP?
You know me.
The dingers. Yeah.
The what?
The dinger. I thought
The dingo's got your... Yeah.
that was a messed up story, dude.
What's that?
The
Seinfeld
dingoes.
episode?
No, that's actually like that was a woman that had to go to prison and shit in Australia.
I've just seen the Seinfeld episode.
It's a cry. It's called the movie's called A Cry in the Dark.
Come on, Joe. Look at this. We even have Coyote.
Yeah, they're everywhere. They're like rats, man.
Oh.
We had a
Really?
coyote and wolf derby here. It was funny because it was a competition to who could shoot the most coyotes and the biggest wolf. And we got death threats from like all over the, like it went into, what's that hippie ass magazine?
Ida?
Nah, dude. The magazine where everyone, they do the like top 10 lists and shit.
BuzzFeed.
Nah, the other one, the hippie one.
TMZ. I don't know.
No, dude. It's everything. I don't know why I don't know it. Let me see. I know what it is. They posted on this fucking hippie website, and I can't remember.
Yeah, the hippies that don't understand that.
The one that like abuses that it used to abuse their
National Enquirer.
I can't think today. I'm too old. Bro.
National Geographic.
Those people that you fucking hire that you don't pay.
Netflix.
No.
VAs?
Yeah, no, not VAs, dude. The ones in school. I'm trying to fucking blank, dude.
Interns?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, man. The one that was the
It's
ones that were like taking advantage of their fucking interns and shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, so they posted on these like sites where everyone's bitching about it. So we get calls from all over the freaking world about how they're going to come and hang our children and shit, like the people that run the hotels here. And so they show up, dude. Some of these people showed up.
That's like Yellowstone.
They never left their hotel rooms because they realized that if they tried to do any protesting or say anything that they were going to have a fucking problem, dude. Like it was hilarious.
Did they not understand the wolves that aren't native to the area were destroying the ecosystem?
They do.
They do understand that, but they still don't care.
I think it's the whole PETA thing, man. But the thing that people don't understand is that wolves are too smart. Like when you have a small area to hunt in, they ain't going to be there. And so no one shot a wolf. Like it's just a marketing thing anyways. Yeah, they're fucking smart, dude. Coyotes are a different story. They're like fucking dogs. But the wolves, like nobody was able to shoot a wolf. People come hunt them, which I don't really agree with, but I'm not into predator hunting. I don't see the point myself, but to each their own. And so nobody was able to shoot one, but it made a big old stink. Dude,
I didn't mind Alien versus Predator though, the movie.
Yeah.
It's
good. It's good stuff.
It's all right. Yeah,
Thank
you.
you.
I like the Predator with Arnold more than Predator with Danny Glover, though. To be honest.
Yeah, it was the first one was better, dude.
Yeah. Arnold and Apollo Creed was in it.
The one in the like with the gang in the city was like, man.
Yeah, Craig likes it because he gets to see Arnold in his underwear, prime Arnold. And beef, American beef.
Need a nap.
USDA.
Beef.
It's what's for dinner.
Smoke a joint and eat some chocolate cake, dude.
Yeah.
Like
we were watching Matilda last night, speaking of chocolate cake.
Smoking joints?
No, Spencer's too young.
Did you see Smush post his little short?
Mm-mm.
They're like laying in the snow in the jacuzzi and freaking.
Where is he? Russia?
I don't know where. I think he's in Puerto Rico now.
No, not in the snow.
I know. I didn't know. I didn't get it either, dude. Like where the hell
is he vacationing to? Yeah, he needs his boots. Yeah.
Like they're literally laying in there smoking and like then there's.
Was Bruno there?
Yeah. What's that?
Was Bruno there in the hot tub with him?
Yeah, probably. No, there's a bunch of chicks in the hot tub, but
always with him. He's the next Ty Lopez.
That's right.
Russian Lopez. He's like if Ty Lopez and Gary Vee had a child.
I saw a crazy Maltese dude jump into the water through the ice at the North Pole.
Luckily, all that went through the ice was this long, thin shaft.
Oh my god, dude! That guy in Malta was crazy, dude. I don't know if he went home.
Jam would have been good.
No one saw him again.
I know.
No one saw the guy again. Like, he was never to be seen.
After that night, he was gone, dude.
You know, I have a story like that about Ert. I've never seen him again. He calls me on Facebook randomly.
Yeah, he disappeared in Vegas for days and then never saw him again.
Yeah, sweaty mess.
Jeez.
He looks good now, though, dude. He's done.
No, yeah, he looks healthy.
He's hobnobbing with all the celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking guy is like one of the best hustlers I've ever met, dude.
Yeah, the way he climbed that ladder.
Dude. When you could see, it was funny because he does the magic and shit. So walking up into the bar with him doing magic and shit.
He'd pull cigarettes out of chicks' ears.
Yeah, it was freaking hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
So
that was his icebreaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
on that SEO note.
Yeah.
About that indexing.
Yeah.
What's different between goals and KPIs, Brad?
A KPI is just a KPI, but you can have specific KPIs that are actual goals.
What he said.
You think that's it? Let's see.
KPI can be a specific goal, but it doesn't have to be.
So a KPI gets you to the goals, maybe, right? Like the goal is like a conversion.
Well, KPIs, a specific KPI can be a goal, but you've got KPIs that might not necessarily be a goal.
So, like, let's say if we have a goal of a form fill off of like some sort of like case study download or something, and our goal is to have them download that case study, that would be a goal, right? And then a KPI would be
the number would be the goal. And the
download would be the goal and the conversion. The KPI would be the number of visitors and the number of downloads, right? So that's the performance indicator.
Something like that.
Completed actions versus.
I thought we were talking about indexing.
No, that we finished, man.
Oh, good.
Don't ask more questions.
Early? Yeah.
So we'll do goals as a completed action, and a KPI is a indicator that you're getting to that action or whatnot.
Rocks. In EOS. Did you read more on that on EOS?
I did. I love it, dude.
That's good. Yeah. I listened to the Get a Grip on the way to Indiana and back. It was solid. Listening to it, and Kelsey's like, "Why are you listening to this shit? You don't have fucking employees." I said, "You want to walk the rest of the way?" She said, "Not really." I said, "Shut it."
Just tell me I'm doing a good job, baby.
Yeah, and pat me on the head. That's all I want. Love and affection. We already talked about this, though.
What's SEO?
SEO autopilot, like Money Robot and all that stuff.
Gotcha.
I would either link to them or drip them through Sendbite. Yeah, but it's going to be hard to keep those indexed.
Smartless is by far the best podcast.
Who the hell is
Not
Smartless?
this one.
I started listening to a not niche website builder. What was it? Empire Flippers podcast. It randomly popped up, so it's all right. It's pretty broad level, like top.
I'm reading Discipline is Destiny. It's pretty good, dude.
Who wrote it?
Ryan Holiday.
Did he write?
Yeah.
I just finished listening to all of Laws of Human Nature. Robert Greene's newish.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's solid. It's just it's great. You go into like we're Audible or whatever, and it says the length of it. It's like
50,000 hours long.
23 hours. Yeah, I'm like, Jesus. But yeah, I got through it.
Dude,
the
I think
best chapter in there was fucking they've got a chapter about Standard Oil, Rockefeller. It's brilliant how he took that over. He had a partner, and then like he like was subdued. So he's like, well, if you don't want it, I can just take it off your hands. He's like, okay. And then the dude realized what he did, but then it was too late. It's fucking good.
Those guys are freaking vicious, dude.
Yeah.
Atomic Habits.
Oh, Atomic Habits is actually pretty good, dude.
That's solid. Yeah, it is a quick read too.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Atomic Habits is if you read the Slight Edge, it's Atomic Habits is like it came after that, so it's like an evolution of that. But the Slight Edge is essentially setting up your atomic habits, but he repeats himself over and over and over. So yeah, Atomic Habits is like 100 times better.
Dude, even old school like 7 Habits for Highly Effective People was the shit.
That's where they talk about rocks too there. I read the Rockefeller Habits. It was solid. It's the dude that writes all those scaling up books.
Did you read Rocket Fuel?
I don't think so. Who wrote it?
It's tied to the EOS stuff. It's the dude that created.
Oh yeah, not yet. I haven't gotten there yet.
It's pretty decent, dude.
I'm gonna read Traction next because I've had it for years.
No, that's what I was talking about. I think Traction is the one I'm talking about. Traction is what I'm talking about.
I've read like half of it, but
I picked it. I think you told me to pick it up.
Yeah, Traction. Traction is like the main EOS book, and then they've got all the other the supplementary ones.
He looks angry though.
Fresh and angry.
But do you know what surprises me with you two guys about books?
What? That we can read?
That you can read. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I had to get it in. Since it's Mike's birthday, we had to.
Hooked on
had to get a
Mike can read. I'm reading Jim Collins' what is it? Not Good to Great. I read that one first. What is it? Built to Last. It's solid.
Mike, you've never read a book in your life. Come on, man. You've got.
He listens to him. When he says he reads them, he listens to them. Right?
I do. Sorry, I was muted.
He's got the same.
I listened. I most of the time I just listen to an audiobook.
I get so much more out of reading it. I can't. I'll listen to it.
I agree.
And then I'll realize I've been driving for 30 minutes and I've got to go back 3 chapters.
Oh, I go back a lot for sure. But I usually have it, and if I like the book, I buy it physically, and then I'll go through it and mark the shit out of it. Because I write in my books, dude. Like that's how I take notes on certain things. Yeah. Started doing that after I started working the program after getting sober. You know, like just started writing.
That's a big Ryan Holiday does that too. If you watch his YouTube video how to read a book or whatever.
He has a really cool challenge. It's like how to be an effective leader or some crap, and how to read like a leader or something.
Did you finish that program yet?
Nah, dude.
I didn't.
But it's true, man.
I take this leadership shit, and then I'm like, who the fuck am I leading? You know?
Me.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude,
why you're here.
Adrian just messaged me on WhatsApp. He's trying to distract us by playing on his fucking decks.
Yeah, he sent me one. He said, "Happy birthday, dude!" He got new. He does music, you know, like, and he got a new synthesizer. He got a bunch of new stuff, dude.
Dude, the guy's insane. He's jiggling his ass about here.
He's right. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Just so that people can see.
Oh, dude, you're mean, bro.
There we go. You want me to turn the volume up?
Who's he playing for? The trees?
I have no clue, man. No clue. But
this is the music that's going on in his head all day.
Yeah.
Mine's Welcome to the Jungle.
Drum and bass.
I read Extreme Ownership by Jocko. It was all right. A lot of the Iraq War history in there.
Although, I like some of his shit. There's one resilience guy, who's the dude that did? He's a Navy SEAL that did
Goggins.
What's that?
Goggins.
That might be it, dude.
Dude.
One of them also did. No, it's not a black dude. This is a different one. Oh no, I'm thinking of the guy who did How to Be a Good Father or whatever. He did like a really solid book on like parenting for dudes.
That's Jocko. He wrote that. Yeah.
Was that him?
Jocko wrote some parenting. He wrote kids' books too.
Yeah, that's cool. But, yeah. No, I'm just kidding. I actually was talking to my kid the other day about because he's actually that kid can hit hard, dude. Mm-hmm. He's strong and he's solid and he can put his weight behind his arms. And we were talking about like this kid that keeps like picking on people at the school. So we had that conversation about like when it's okay to be physical with somebody or not, dude. And
no means no.
Yeah. It's always an interesting one to have. Like my daughters, I remember those with him, but like with him, he's huge, dude. Like he has the ability to really hurt someone, dude. Solid.
How's he doing? He's not wrestling right now, is he?
No, he starts up next month.
Really?
Yeah. We're doing
Brighton's starting to get basketball down. He scored 6 points the other day. That's pretty
Did
good. He's like, no one passes it to me. I was like, yeah, because you can't fucking catch.
That's my daughter's all like, no one's passing it to you. I'm like, it's because when you get it, they know you're not going to drive as hard as the two that drive really, really hard. So
So I told him, I was like, look, just get rebounds and put it back up. And that's it. And that's what he did. So
you're going to Dubai, Craig?
Yeah.
I saw you on that website.
26th
until the 4th.
I thought it was like the 2nd is when it's.
What kind of bullion are you getting? Gold bullion this time? 24
bullion.
We had a client that he's like, oh, sorry, fellas, I won't be around next week. I've got to go to Dubai. We're like, oh, what kind of bullion are you getting? We just joked that he was trading gold bullion in Dubai. He's like, that's what they make the toilet seats out of over there.
Dude,
is it that nice?
I was talking to Tony, and he worked all of his no tax stuff out really well, dude. I haven't talked to Tony in a long time from Link Daddy.
Nice.
It was good.
Tony Bukake.
Right. It was good.
Is that what Tony's? Oh, Tony's out in Dubai, right?
Well, no, he's not right now. He said his business is that's where I think he's doing citizen or it's something. He's doing something. I know he had to leave Russia, dude.
I wouldn't want to.
No, it was a good thing he left when he left.
I might hit him up and see if he's out there. And
he wasn't when I talked to him, but I think he is going back.
Hopefully, catch him for a beer if he's around. But you should get your ass over, Mike. Telling you.
I was thinking of. I don't really want to, but I'd rather not. I'm gonna come see you, especially if you don't wear clothing.
He doesn't go anywhere if Popeye's not involved.
That's right.
Dude,
that's right.
Chiang Mai SEO is on this year as well. November, Thailand.
I didn't get invited.
I know. Matt sent me a freaking happy birthday message late last night. So.
Who?
That's about all I know about that.
Oh, Diggity?
Yeah.
I'll pretend it was personalized. It was his birthday yesterday.
Was it? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was. It was. I left him a happy birthday.
And Kelsey's.
All by
Kelsey's was 2 days ago.
Yeah. Yesterday was Shorty's. My buddy that I grew up with was his.
I wouldn't do Bitly. I don't think it's a 301, is it?
I think it's a 302, but let me check.
Bitly bundles back in the day.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Was that you that had a ranking for vitamin C, or was that Jimmy?
I had some shit, right? Yeah, it was through Amazon. Yeah.
Well, there was a Bitly bundle that was about vitamin C and powder or something like that.
We did vitamin C serum.
That was what it was, dude.
Yeah.
302.
Don't do it, Flavia.
Yeah.
If you want to go through a 301, I would grab an expired domain that has links that you can't really get otherwise. 301 that to your site. Then if you want to send links through that, but you're going to get more of an impact sending it direct as opposed to a 301. Used to be a big like routers and shit like that. Used to worry about those, but you're going to get a better push through just direct. So
there you go. But any last minute questions, guys? We've got some minutes left to burn.
Who is prettier, Craig or Brad? That's the last minute question.
It's got to be me.
Put it in the comments. Free links from Craig.
I'll send you some juice.
I'll send you some juice. Actually, I was talking about something this morning, and literally the words that I typed or whatever was, do you want to pull it out just to be safe? And then I realized what I said, dude, and then it was like, that's rad. No, I didn't delete it. I pointed it out, dude. It was too cool.
I'm going to be just as pretty going into it as I am going out, so.
Nah,
that's what she said.
You're going to have that nose mashed around the face.
Yeah. Or rearrange those ribs just like a first date. Those organs aren't going to be in the same place when they pull you out of the ring.
I'll be walking out of the ring with my belt.
You'll be lucky to crawl. You're nothing.
Anyway, Flavia.
What'd you give me for my birthday, dude?
A redirected domain name.
Same thing you got me.
I got a nice text from you this morning.
Hard way to go. Yeah. It's yours and T's birthday.
I know. I tried to message him, got distracted, so I'm gonna try to message him again after this, dude.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Flavia, set up a MiniNet style domain. Set up your internal page to rank once, and then send the links there. Once it starts to rank, like page 3, 4, or wherever,
Move
and
it.
301 it to your homepage, and then you've still got that domain that you can use in the future, as opposed to redirecting the entire site.
Absolutely.
Boom.
End user.
Update hit website.
Website. Leave it or wait.
What update?
Yeah.
What did you get hit with?
First response would be to wait, see if it settles. But yeah, and then you're going to have to go in and update it eventually. I would start with content.
The thing is, it's a better question to ask. How long would you wait? I actually had a question one of the sessions, and a dude's like, "Yeah, I've been waiting for 3 months to see if it recovers." And you're like, "Dude, that's enough. Start
Give it a
taking
month.
action."
Give it a month, yeah, and then go back.
If you're sure of what it is, dude,
Yeah.
then I'd just start fixing the shit too. So
Yeah, if you knew what it was.
if you know your content is off point, fix your fucking content.
I guess check to see if your content is off point. You don't necessarily have to change it right away, but
And by waiting, like I would be doing all the tech analysis. I'm assuming you say update hit website because you know that's what it is and it's not another issue, but verify it's not something else if you're waiting. Like you're not when I think when people say wait, I think that
you're still working.
You can still work on it. Like just don't make any like rash decision choices on like that are permanent or at least longevity wise issues.
Permanent or longevity?
I don't know how to fucking talk, dude. I'm 43 now. I'm geriatric.
How are you 43?
I don't know. I went to bed at 12 when I took that first hit, woke up at 40, and now I'm 43.
Damn.
That's frightening. Frightening how fast it goes.
Freaking insane, dude. Like my daughters, I'm like sitting and watching their grow. Like my freaking 10-year-old, I'm just like, who are you? Like, how are you talking? Like, what are you doing? Like,
Brian will be taller than me soon, I'm sure.
Well, everyone's taller than you, dude.
Yeah. Wouldn't take much. Craig's not taller than me.
Tiny little guy, but not like Dirty Juice. Dirty Juice is a silly, tiny little guy.
Yeah, but that
That's
fucking guillotine choke, he'll get you.
Oh, he's a beast, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
He says he's moving out here, but I don't think he's going to.
I still got it though. What is it? I don't know, but I do got it.
It's in your pocket.
Is that what
Dirty
that
Juice
is?
is moving up towards your direction, Brad.
He's mentioned it. His wife wants to because she wants to be closer to me, but he's hesitant for obvious reasons.
So you can be near the kids.
Yeah, so I can be near my kids. Yeah, my other 3 kids.
I'm stealing that one. That was quite funny. I think that might be the first time you've ever said a joke that I've laughed at.
Thank you. Yeah. You just gotta. I keep lobbing them up. You know.
That's a lesson in how to be an entrepreneur, dude. You just keep trying until it succeeds.
Persistence pays.
It's like marriage.
You ain't going nowhere. Is my main slogan for marriage. You're stuck.
Just the
You're better off not even.
Yeah. that could be construed as a threat, but yeah, I wouldn't leave if I were you. Mm-hmm. Real bad choice. Mm-hmm. Better make them sloppy eggs. Wild and Wonderful Whites, West Virginia. That's a good one.
You know what T's doing? Is he traveling or is he at home?
Well, he's at home. He was out last week.
Down south?
He was playing golf with down south. Welcome to Miami.
So TA.
TNA on the golf course. That's
Dirty.
So, not Dirty Juice, though. He can't play golf. No, dude, like if you're that deep in jujitsu, you can't play golf.
Do anything but do jujitsu.
Yeah.
He's a ninja, dude.
Yeah. Jiu-jitsu ninja.
Craig's just dragging this shit out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8 seconds. Yeah. He's got all the knowledge from the Niche Website Builders podcast earlier. He just can't hold anymore for the day.
Yeah. I need to go away and take action.
Yeah.
It's dripping out every orifice.
Yes.
Orifice.
Mm-hmm.
Orifices.
Anyway, guys, do
Orifice.
check out Niche Website Builders. Do check out nfgseo.com/7. I'm not sure why, but check it out.
7-day free trial.
7-day free trial. Anything free from you guys is a bonus. So
I'll give you a
check
bonus.
that out as well, guys. And please do leave a little like on the video if you've enjoyed the information on books and fraud and whatever else.
Angry faces.
Books and fraud and SEO stuff.
Yeah.
Books and fraud and
This
redirects.
stream costs Craig money, dude. That's what's beautiful about it. It actually costs him to run, dude. In time and in views.
Anyway, on that note, guys, see ya.